it do? What the business is? You already know. Let's get this thing cracking. This is the moon cycle zodiac reading for none other than the air signs. And that's going to be for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. So with no further ado, let's get this thing started. As always, I got my trusty Thoth, my Tahuti deck. Gotta stay on my comedics. Be using my Thoth deck for Libra. Be using my Rider Waite for Gemini. And we'll be using my Nero deck for Aquarius. So, let's get this thing started. Alright, shuffle it up a few times. And we gonna see what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You already know. You already know. So, one more time and we in now. Alright. I say one more time. Alright. So let me cut this up and we can get started. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Libra. Alright, Libra, this one's for you, going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. Bottom line energy, what I have for you, Six of Swords. Forward movement, you're thinking forward, you're thinking ahead. And what I got right here is you're thinking ahead to your rebirth. Now, I do feel for some, you may be thinking about child, may be thinking about your children, and you're back and forth about this. And I don't really feel like you're back and forth, you're indecisive. You're pretty much looking at, okay, you know this rebirth is upon you, but you're looking at what step to take, and you got this eon. Now with this, I'm getting off of this, it's time for one cycle has to close. Definitely a cycle has to close for you to move forward. Now, it may pain you that this step that you're taking forward, you're going to be leaving a lot of people behind. You're going to be leaving, and it may hurt that you have to leave some people behind, but this is for your highest good. This is definitely for your highest good. So when you do make this decision, don't be all up in your head about this decision you make, because now you're closing a cycle and you're stepping into a new one. Now, like I said, you may feel some type of way about things that transpired, but this step you're taking forward is going to be a great step. Because right now, like I said, your mind is set on forward progress. I do feel that your mind is also set farther down the future, farther down the line, and you're back and forth about what step to take to get there. Don't worry about that. Long as you take the steps moving forward, you'll be quite all right. Don't worry about those steps you've taken that didn't get you to where you want to be, because now, by you finding out where steps you took that didn't get you where you want to be, you're going to take the steps. It's going to finally get you there. You're going to finally take those correct steps. And like I said, I do see that a child is involved. And any situation about a child that happened in the past, don't worry about that. I know it may be, like I said, it's hard to put that behind, but whatever has happened, this is the time to where now you can free yourself from that. If you want a child and you haven't had one yet, free yourself from the fact that you haven't had this child yet. Free yourself from that. If you want one, you're progressively moving forward and wanting to have one. But I do see that things that happen that you couldn't give birth to, not only a child, but ideas, projects, whatever. Don't worry about how it didn't manifest in the past, because it's because of that you are definitely taking the necessary steps moving forward to make it manifest now. Just don't worry about what went wrong, because if you worry about what went wrong, then you'll repeat that again now. So don't worry about that. But I definitely see that you are forward progress. This is your time to rise out the ashes. And what I mean by those ashes, those are those past things that didn't pan out. But it's because of those things that didn't pan out is the reason why now you're taking the necessary steps and it will work. Reason I'm saying that, Prince of Wands. You are passionate and committed to creating and expanding the world and life that you want. Because you've gone this process, that whatever you've been through, recognize this. It was not in vain. It was not in vain. You're gonna start recognizing now that because of this process you've been through, it got you to where you at. Where you got the Three of Cups, abundance. And right outside of that Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, utter happiness. So don't look back at the past disappointments. Those were stepping stones, only tools to get you to where you at right now, because right now you're standing in a good position. You're standing in a great position. Whatever idea you couldn't get off the ground then, it helps you get to this point now, so you have more knowledge, more experience, and you definitely have gone through this process, so now you know how to make it work. And when you start putting that passion towards all your creations, you're definitely going to see things working for you. And you're going to start seeing how things work because you know how they work that much more better. And you are going to be abundant. You're going to feel that. You may not see that just yet, but you're definitely going to feel it. So that's why they're saying be patient right now. Be patient right now. And it's going to bring you utter happiness. Utter happiness. Now, I do see that also right here. If it's with a child, definitely you're doing everything necessary to get this child. And you're going to, trust me, it's going to pan out in your favor. I do see that some may be getting either artificial insemination or taking fertility drugs or whatever the case may be. I do see pulling out all the stops because somebody definitely wants a child, and it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. If it's a child involved that's already born, whatever it is about this child that you got to do, I do see you doing it. Maybe you may have a child that's sick, or I do see it's something with a child in health, or maybe your health as being pregnant, whatever the case may be. As far as a child is concerned, I do see everything is going to work out. So do not stress about that. Do not stress about that. If you've been away from your child, I do see a reunion. I definitely see that. But I do see, Libra, a lot of this is with child. A lot of this is about child. Other than child, like I said, any project or idea that you come up with that you feel extremely passionate about, you go for it. And it's going to pan out big for you. It's going to pan out big for you. I do see that as far as love, somebody's reconnecting. Now, this reconnection that you've been wanting, you finally get it. If it's something that has put a wedge in between you and the person that you desire or the person that desires you, I do see them returning. And I do see happiness being involved in this. Happiness. So only thing I do see that if it's somebody returning, to make this happiness come into fruition, you have to work out all the details. Like, that's the only way you're going to get past what transpired. You have to put it all on the table and mend from that and heal from that and go through that process. And you'll see that if you can come to that level of understanding and recognizing that everything happens for a reason, then I do see that this reunion will definitely be it will be a joyous occasion. A joyous occasion. A joyous occasion. On top of that, I do see that also whether it's you, Libra, or somebody in your environment, somebody is having the time of their life in a third-party situation. Having the time of their life. I do see that it is some Libras out there that looking differently at relationships. And by you looking differently at relationships, you now living fast and free. You're living fast and free. And I don't see this. I don't see a lot of sexual activity, but I do see a lot of flirting. I do see a lot of mingling. I do see just you going out there and it's like you meeting people, you going on dates, you doing with whoever, whenever you feel now, because you're looking at relationships totally different now. Like I said, whatever has transpired in the past, you're broke free from that. And now with this freedom, you're opening up and you're exploring that. You're exploring it. So you settling down right now, I don't see it. I don't see it because you're enjoying being fancy free. Fancy free. But other than that, Libra, if you focusing on creating projects, new endeavors, especially that has to deal with your creative side, it's going to help you express yourself that much more, and you are going to be very content with that. Very content with that. If you've been having health issues or some health problems, I definitely see that now is the time to work on it, and you're going to rectify a lot of that. You're definitely going to rectify a lot of that. So, Libra, this is your motto going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. Your motto is fast and free. Right now, whatever your heart's desire, whatever your mind desire, you're moving forward with that because right now you are feeling fast and free. Fast and free. But gotta put a little spin on that. Being too fast and too free does create problems. So long as you can keep that within order, you're fine. You are definitely fine. But that's your motto, fast and free. Hopefully that helps. Next up, let's go to Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we do. Let's shuffle these up a few times. And we definitely gonna see. We definitely going to see. Let's get this thing cracking. Let's get it started. Yes, sir. 2 more times. That's 1. And 1 more. And we in there. We definitely in there. Definitely in there. All right. Cut these up. And we can get it cracking. All right. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. This one's for you. Going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. Bottom line energy is 4 wands. 4 of wands. I see things working for you like a well-oiled machine right now. It's definitely, you got partnerships in mind, relationships in mind. It's a lot of things you got in mind. And you're recognizing a lot of burdens that has been lifted because of this. Now, by things working in your favor and working as you work with it and work within it and through it, I definitely see if it's work involved, that coin is starting to rise. You're definitely, because that probably was an issue. Your money was an issue. But I do see that by you working diligently at this, that coin picks up and you're going along with it. And with that comes the Tower moment. You actually have the 10 of Cups right behind it. Your money picks up and you come to that come to Jesus moment. It's like, you know what? I am in a happy place. I'm in a good place. All that work finally paid off. It's finally paying off. And you are happy and content with that. That's why you got this tower. This tower moment is not bad. This tower moment is actually good. Because now what you did is you took a moment to reflect all of what you've been through. And that work you put in that you probably thought was going to never pay off for you, it finally does. And you look at what you're doing, whether you got a new job, new promotion, you know, your business is making more money now, whatever it is, you're recognizing that this work is paying off and you are in a good place all the way around. All the way around. All the way around. Because right here, the world. That cycle of you probably struggling, that cycle of you dealing with people that was not beneficial to you. Because I do see a lot of people that you was in acquaintance with. That was your burden. That was your burden. These people that you had in your environment was holding you down. And you recognize that. You started getting yourself in an environment with people that's going to definitely build you up, inspire you, encourage you, motivate you, all that goodness. And you did that diligently, along with working on yourself. That's why you close that cycle. And you open it up to a new cycle, to where you got Six of Pentacles, where you seeing everything balance out now, even your money, like I said. So now I do see this, even in the moments of reflection, don't let your thoughts run away with you. Do not let your thoughts run away with you, because now you're in a good place. By being in this good place, you do take a moment of reflection, but if you look back too long, you're going to find yourself reverting back. That's why you got this Three of Cups right there. You got this Three of Cups. You're going to return back to where you thinking, because you're thinking backwards too long. You got to this good place. Stay in that good place. Keep moving forward. I also see, by you releasing a lot of people, and I do feel like a lot of people in your environment thought you wasn't going to do it. They really thought you weren't going to make it. Whether it being mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever. A lot of people in your environment thought you were not going to make it. The World card and the Six of Pentacles shows me you proved them wrong. You proved them wrong. Now they're seeing you. They're seeing you making it. And they got Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They feel some type of way now. Only two things they can do. They either going to come to you and ask you, want to be a part of your affairs and part of your business, or they're going to come antagonize you. Anywhere it goes, they're coming. They're coming. It's up to you. I do see that once your environment start balancing out and picking up, be mindful of indulgences. What I mean by going out all the time, blowing money because now you got a new level of finances, getting around people to show off, all that's not good. That's not going to be good. I do feel that a lot of y'all you feel like you've been, because of this burden being lifted, that you felt trapped and you felt just secluded. And now, since you got a new level of freedom, financial freedom possibly, you want to go out there. Be mindful of that, because you may find yourself putting yourself in a position that you were before, being around people just for the sake of being around people, not knowing that people are around you, not because of you, but because of what you can do and who you are. Be very mindful of that, because that's what this Six of Pentacles is showing me. Because not because of you, but what you can do for them. What you can do for them. Be mindful of that. You don't want to go out there flashing. You don't want to go out there. It's okay to celebrate your wins. But this is showing me that it's a possibility it can go over the top. And you're going to open the door for this. You're going to open the door. Be mindful of that. But other than that, Gemini, you got things is going good. Things is going good. And and what's showing me right here, when you're doing this great, they supposed to hate. Let them hate. So what? So what? So what? If they doubted you, that's their problem. If they didn't believe you, that's their problem. You still do what's necessary, because you're going to close this cycle on top. You're going to win. You're definitely going to win. And if people don't like you winning, that should show you who's been down with you since day one. That should show you. That should show you. So, as far as love is concerned, I definitely see you're gonna get a message out the blue. Somebody's coming out the blue, and it's like the reason why they're coming out the blue is because you no longer deal with them. You don't deal with them no more, and they're recognizing that they don't even get your attention anymore. So by them not getting your attention, they're going to start doing things to gain your attention again, because they won't back in. They want to feel that. but I don't see them coming in on a peaceful note. It's like forcefully trying to force their way in. And you're not having that. You're not having that. This person has taught you how to live without them. Because I do see that you were waiting. You were waiting for this person. You were waiting for this person to get themselves together. You've been really trying to be cool and cordial about the situation. I do see that you even offered to be of assistance to this person. Person just couldn't get it. Just could not get it. So now you pulled your power back. And by you pulling your power back, you close that cycle. And that person feels that. Because I don't feel you having any contact with this person. And by you cutting contact, they're coming in because they want that attention back. They want that. But they taught you how to live without them. And they don't recognize that. So it's up to you how you deal with that. Because I do see that there's going to be a lot of explanations needed. A lot. But for the most part, Gemini, your motto going from September 1st all the way to September 17th is keep rising. That's all you got to do. Keep rising. This is your time. This is your time. Keep rising. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Next up, last but not least, Aquarius. So let me shuffle these up a few times and we're going to see what we got for you. We're going to see definitely what we got for you. All right. Aquarius. Shuffle this up a few more times. And we're going to get it in. We're going to get it in. Going to definitely get it in. All right. One more time. Because that one didn't feel too good. Let me get this one more time. There we go. All right. Cut these up. And here we go. Ooh, okay, Aquarius. This one's for you, going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. Bottom line energy, the star. You come in as yourself, the star. You are shining. You are shining right now. You're definitely shining right now. And the reason why I say you're shining is because right next to it, 9 of Wands. You've been going through it for a while. You have definitely been going through it. And this right here is saying you've been wishing for some help. You've been wishing, hoping, praying that something changed. And you kept focusing on, with this 4 of Cups, you kept focusing on what was going wrong. See, you was bumping your head. I see that. I see that. You got you some war wounds. But this ain't nothing you can't heal from, because I do see that star still coming out there. This is some universal help. This is spirit help. This is like, look, I see you. That's why I say you shining, because spirit sees you. And you've been going through it for quite a while. But this wasn't nothing that you couldn't get out of. You know what I'm saying? I do feel that in this, mentally, you thought this was World War III. But on the physical level, it was something definitely you had to bump your head to learn from. So it wasn't that major. But to you, it felt like the world was coming to an end. And spirit recognizes where you at. And it's like you see where you at. And spirit is handing you something new. And you got the Hierophant right there. You got the Hierophant, then you got the Ace of Swords. This could be that job. You get a revelation about being an entrepreneur. You get revelation about relationships. You may be wanting to go back to school. Whatever this is, this awakening is definitely going to set you in the right direction. Like I said, once you get this star energy, I'm telling you, you are being guided to something beautiful. That's why I tell you now, you may not see it, but Aquarius, you're shining. People see you. Even if you don't see yourself, people see you. People see you. You had to go through some bumps and bruises. But think about it like this. You may have felt like you were in the rough, but you didn't recognize you were the diamond in it. You were the diamond in the rough. Now Spirit is polishing in you, buffing you up, and making you stand out to the forefront so now the world can see you shine. That's if you want to. That's up to you. But the reason I'm saying this, 6 of Cups. Bam. 6 of Cups. Feeling like yourself now. Feeling definitely like yourself. It's like you getting back not to you getting back not to yourself. You getting back to self. And you're confident. You got the Queen of Pentacles. I don't see no financial worries. I see self-esteem high. I see your value. I see your worth. And because of that, Ace of Cups. That's that blessing coming through. Now, right here, whatever you had to bump your head, you are getting rewarded. That's what I'm getting off of this. You are being rewarded for being steadfast and persevering through these. You're being rewarded. And that tower moment that comes, it's a little bit more on top of that. Page of Cups. It may not feel like, I'll put it like this. You may not look at it as something huge, but I'm telling you, it's a big deal. You may feel it's something small. Don't have that attitude. Have the attitude that this is that breakthrough you deserved. You can't look at it nothing less than that. Because once you recognize and you show that gratitude and appreciation with the Ace of Cups, that tower moment that's coming, it's a little bit more that comes along with it. You get a little bit more blessing. Like here's the cherry on top. And that little bit is still a lot. You may look at it as a little compared to this breakthrough you got, but trust me, the appreciation you show for this breakthrough is going to add that cherry on top. I do see your prayers have been answered. Your wishes, you've been through a lot. You've been through enough. And that's what I'm getting with this. Spirit is like, look, I know, I seen you. You've been through enough here. All because you did not, with this Ace of Cups, give up on yourself. You did not give up. You did not give up. And because of that, here you go. That's why I said you may have felt like your world was coming to an end. Those were only tests. Tests. And it's not to test you. It was the test to prepare you. Prepare you for what's to come. You may have got a glimpse of it before, but eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. You didn't even know how big this was. But you knew how big you know how much you felt through those trials and tribulations that you was dealing with. But the key factor through it all, you did not give up on yourself. Now with that, here comes that blessing. Whether it be a relationship, you might have been in a relationship that has been falling for I don't know how long. And by you not giving up on yourself, not letting this relationship fall and taint you, by you staying upbeat, taking the high road, and listening to that higher you, still operating in unconditional love and not allowing this to tear down your self-esteem. Ace of Cups. Now here comes a relationship that you deserve. And on top of that, with this tower, the kicker is who didn't appreciate you before is coming back to apologize because they see your worth now. They see your worth now. But it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. This Aquarius, as far as relationships, this is what I see. This person clearly did not know what they had while they had them. Did not know. And now that somebody else is wanting you and you are happy with somebody else, this person finally sees your worth because they feel they missed out. That's their problem. That may be you, Aquarius, that may be somebody you're dealing with. But I do feel that even if you're single right now, when you do get this love that you deserve, because your self-esteem and your gratitude and your appreciation to who you are and what all you've been through and what Spirit is doing for you, when you do get into this relationship, I'm telling you, whoever from your past or whatnot that took you for granted, they're coming back to apologize. But this Page of Cups, it's not enough. It's not enough. I do see somebody offering you, well, let's go out and drink so we can talk. Because you know off top, you're looking at this you're looking at this newness. You're not even focused on this one right here, this Page of Cups. That Page of Cups is like a drop in the bucket compared to what Spirit is bringing to you. So just know, Aquarius, whoever does not appreciate you will regret it. I see that right now. Whoever did not appreciate you will regret it. Big time. Big time. Because you are the star. I do see that it'd be a chance to heal from that when they come back and, okay, cool. Everything we could. All right, I'll holler at you next lifetime. That's cool. You let that go because I don't see you holding no sentiments. I don't see you holding no reserve or resentments towards this. So you taking the high road because your self-esteem and your self-worth is up there. You hear what they got to say and you release them just the same. Because now you're not gonna you refuse to be taken for granted again. And that may be you, Aquarius, or maybe Aquarius, that's somebody you dealing with. You may be taking somebody for granted right now. And I'm telling you, Aquarius, if you are taking somebody for granted, you're going to regret that. And Aquarius is somebody taking you for granted. If they don't appreciate you, they are going to regret it. They are seriously going to regret it. Because whoever does not appreciate you, because Spirit is definitely on you. Spirit is, with this star card, Spirit has their hand fully on you. Fully on you. And they're not going to let one of their star seeds be disrespected or unappreciated. So if you are with somebody like this and don't appreciate them, Spirit is not going to allow you to do that. They are going to remove them. They're going to remove them and put them with somebody who will appreciate them. Who will. So be mindful. Be mindful. I have to give you this on love because this is what I'm seeing. Whoever this is has been through enough. Has been through enough. Spirit sees that. Plus, it's time for this person to walk in their destiny. To walk in destiny. And Spirit is like, look, thy good and faithful servant, you've been faithful over a few things. Now be made ruler over many. And those who did not appreciate that will see that. This is what I'm seeing, is saying make your enemies your footstool. I'm seeing all this with Aquarius. Aquarius, I don't know what you've done. Probably have done nothing. But the most thing I do see what you have done is you didn't give up. You did not give up. And that was the key. Now, if you can get this level of appreciation within yourself and appreciation for Spirit doing things on your behalf that you may not have been aware of, but it will be made known to you, you're going to get a breakthrough that you didn't expect, plus a cherry on top, just to let you know that Spirit got you. So don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. So Aquarius, this is your motto going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. You are definitely a star. You're a star. You are a star. And if you don't see that now, you definitely will. The world will see you. The world will see you. As if you want to get, if that's what you want to get that big to be a star, the world will see you. They have no choice now. They have no choice. If they didn't appreciate you before, when spirit get done with you, the world is going to adore you. Going to adore you. So you are the star. So for Libra, your motto moving forward from September 1st all the way to September 17th is fast and free. Gemini, your motto going from September 1st to September 17th is keep rising. And Aquarius, your motto going from September 1st all the way to September 17th. You are the star. All right? All right. That's it. I skipped the grape, a.k.a. Skiptrismegistus, meaning thrice great. If anybody want a personal reading, you can email me at Skiptrismegistus, that's SKIPTRISMEGISTUS @gmail.com. Nobody told you, let me be the first. I love you. But most importantly, love yourself. And I bid you all peace, love, prosperity, and bliss. And I'll catch you all on the next Moon Cycle Zodiac reading. All right? All right. Peace.